Please do not put, helper, do not put your foot on the back leg knee. It is back leg thigh. मध्ये हिनं इकडे तू कर ये इकडे करते इनर नी माके ना that is in Supta Padangusthasana 1. This is how it should be. Hey, when his distance is widening, no, lessen the distance. Support his outer foot. It is slipping. Outer foot. Put your foot. Like this you have to put. Align the foot. Your inner foot to his outer foot.
But okay, I'll see then.
Front leg, inner knee, okay.
Stability. Which leg first? Front leg or
Front leg? Front leg keep. Kai baso?
अभी
हो फक्त अजून खाली
ब्लॉक्स मध्ये बॅक लेग
हो ना.
कुठे आहे
आता हे बस तेव्हा तुला बहुतेक मसल दाबलं जाते म्हणून लोकांचं गुडघा पुढे येत म्हणून इनर नी मागे जयश्री कॅमेरा
Foot soft. That foot is looking like a soft.
Where is the block placed for the back? It's for the thigh, Shubhada. The bulky part of the thigh. Baddha Konasana, we are going to help. So, na. Okay, now Baddha Konasana. Now, what is the direction of Baddha Konasana? Come, Katie. Baddha Konasana. Now, in Baddha Konasana, the direction is what? This has to go back. This has to roll down. Lower back has to be forward. Okay. So now, now you're in Baddha Konasana. The doer, you have to place the rope lower down. Don't keep it here. Belt goes lower. So use your hands down. Even if you become light, it's okay. My buttock kind of, is up in the air. Now see what this foot is doing. Relax. This foot is pressing the entire shin back. When you aim for the knee will not go back. This head of the shin has to go back. So his foot pressure, see one of these, the gesture of things. When somebody touches you like this and when somebody touches you like this, it's a different intention, no? So your hand, your face, your leg, whichever part is helping has to have that bhavana, that feeling. Okay, that feeling of help has to come. So when you know the story of Patanjali, Pata Anjali, in Anjali Mudra, Patanjali came. So now this Anjali Mudra cannot be like this, no? When you light a lamp, when you light the candle to your divinity, what is your gesture? Shoulder back, armpit. You won't do like that. So there is a certain feeling, a certain gesture with which you do things. Like that, whichever part is coming in contact has to have that intention. Now the intention of this foot is not to say, I'm going to break you. Then his musculature of the tissue will change. It's different. Now his gesture is not, I am going to show you how much I can push. I will use all my force. It's a different bhavana. Now his bhavana is, I am going to help her to take her Konasana. When this is the bhavana, when this is the feeling, the foot assumes a different musculature. Okay? So when you're turning people, lifting people in any pose, have that as to what is the bhavana. Okay? If there is a question, then don't push from the front to back. Listen, 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 listen. If the knees are higher up, the first aim, what is now somebody has been on bed rest. Okay, somebody has been on bed rest. Listen to me, please. Somebody has been on bed rest for months together and they have to stand up, they have to be on the feet. What is your aim? That they should run a marathon or they should be on the feet first? Be on the feet. So when the knees are higher up, don't think of marathon, shin bones going back. First aim is this has to come down. So the help for that, do release, do release. Don't hold for too long. Okay, this is the help when the knees are higher up. Clear? Come on. So the voice is breaking. They are saying, maybe when I go down, it happens. When I go to chin down, it happens. I just said press, release, press, release. Maybe now it will be better. Come. Yeah.
Partner, how to do this?
Who doesn't have a partner to work with? Then Shweta and Kamit do together. Shweta and Kamit and Vijay, three of you. Okay, now online. Have a look. Let us do one thing. Everybody pause. Have a look. ते काय म्हणतात माहितीये का ते स्टॅटिकचा आवाज येतो म्हणजे आवाज त्याचं वायरिंग काहीतरी बघावं लागेल. Have a look. One day you may be alone and you want to do this, no? So online, see. Offline, you also see. So he goes back with his seat, with his legs until the he goes back with his seat, with his feet until the point where the rope is taut. Can you just put your finger on the rope and show how tight it is? You see, it is so tight. A sticky mat is needed for this because now having seated like that, elevate the front body, press the thighs down, knees down and roll like that. As though the ring is alive and it is pulling you. You go back, the ring will pull you. You come forward, the ring will not pull you. So, but for this, you need a bottom ring. Now, many studios, when you are building, you are not putting the bottom ring. So, anybody is going to build a new studio, keep in mind, the bottom rings are valuable. Okay, online, you can tie the rope to that. Come on. The knot, adjust the knot to the center of the lower back. Knot. The knot of the rope should be in the center. KT, double rope. Double, not single strand. श्वेतांग तिला म्हणू अजून हाईट वर बसायचे तिने. She has to sit on more height. One minute, coming. Menstrual troubles. This can be added. Amruta, Pavitra, you help girls with menstrual troubles, no? This is very useful for them. But that girl can't take the knees down Wednesday morning, evening. But Monday one can. She can try. This is during practice hours, not now, because then it will take too long. खाली पाहिजे. जितका lower, but the more you keep pulling, no, it will slide up. So then you have to take a break and take it down.
On the tailbone. Tailbone, you cannot see. Where will you see?
The rope comes to the lowermost back. With the pressure of pulling forward, it is likely that after a few seconds, the rope slips up. So the doer has to recognize, oh, the rope has slipped. So the doer tells the helper, wait a minute, rope has slipped, let me take it down. And restart all over. Okay? Hey, the knot is not in the center, Randy. Can't you feel where is the knot? No, wait. closer to the ankle. Foot has to go closer to the shin. असं एक प्रेशर दे असं. स्त्रियांना करायचं. हो. पण आता हे वेगळं आहे ना. मग दाखवायचं का? बिकॉज विथ दिस not possible only. Feeling has to be given. Okay. So we will show Supta Padangushtasana for helping in the center, and meanwhile one batch will be opened here. Okay? All right. तुझ्यावरच बरं किंवा माझ्या. Come. Before that. नाही असं कसं. Come closer. Okay, now there will be two stalls. Okay, one option we will show you. I initially told you do in the practice, but it is better you all get help in that also. So one batch will be there while the other batch is here for Supta Padangushtasana 4. We will show, like for me, this doesn't come only. So let us first show. Then we will proceed to the milder one, then the closer.
See the angle. So this just needs to be stabilized. I'm not actually doing anything at all. So this is a stabilizer, and keep an eye on the thigh rotation. This will tell you if the hip is like this and only the shin is going like this, the inner knee will be under much stress. So that should not be the case. So when you are turning in that fashion, see that you can ask the person who's being held. You're holding the entire socket, the inner entire circumference of that socket, the bony part, the muscle part, the flesh part, all of it. You start, and the inner has to be stable and the outer has to turn in that fashion. Can you see what is happening? So give it a rotation. Okay.
If you resist because the rope is pulling, an accident is likely. So you have to go with them, with the helper. Exhale. And when stiffness is there, do release, do release, do release. Sustained pressure is not needed.
Also just see the angle. I'm not going for the proximity of the leg. Going closer is not the point of it. The hip rotation and that freedom is the point of it. So this knee also, if you see from this side, in that case, this leg is much open. Can you see? It's 90 degrees. That is why it's a Parshva Konasana continuity. You understand? So this is a Parshva Konasana angle. I'm not taking the foot here. It's not Padmasaning.
Now, teachers, you get people with sciatica, no? Sciatica is a common problem. This is wonderful for sciatica. Come on. Any questions? Yeah. Come here, come here.
So you are putting the rope to the lower ring, you are going closer, fix it, have that sticky mat, have it folded, doesn't matter. You are taking the rope as low as possible. Then from the torso, you are leaning forward and walk back with your buttock. So you have to learn to lean forward, walk back with the buttock. Lean forward with the torso, walk back with the buttock. To the point where you can't go back with your buttock anymore. Then keep bringing your feet. Walk back. So when you lean forward, the rope becomes looser. You push back from the lower body. And once that is done, see that by herself also, when she puts the hands back, Not exactly like Paryankhasana going on the elbows or going back, but you can also do that, where you can go further and further back. Find out how that entire pelvic abdominal area is getting lifted, lengthening in that area. Create that space, learn the exhalations, etc. and find out once you are done there. Now here also, when your knees are higher, these things are not for you right now. You practice sufficiently, get your knees down. You can't have a blanket here, because then it's going to pull your thighs in an odd manner. So that is not going to work for you. Okay, so you're going to adjust yourself in that position. Now once that is being done, again, if you see the thigh angle, it's slightly rolling inward. Can you see that? Because the rope is also pulling you on this side, it will pull you slightly inward. So it is not just that the fact that shins have to go back. So the shins have to go back, but at the same time, the entire thigh area has to be turned. The entire thigh flesh, muscle, bone, everything has to turn. And then even if your rotation is increased there, find out how that entire rotation comes. Okay. So the shin has to go back, as well as there is a rotation of the entire thigh area.
You didn't, you have to express what you did.
Can you see what is happening here? If I just simply press here, it's of pretty much no use. You understand? So this is a combination of what was happening from the top when I was standing behind and pressing the legs down, as well as pulling from the front, how the rope was being pulled, with the shins going back wider. It's not just back, there is a degree of widening happening this way, from the hip towards the knee and beyond. So you're going for that widening act with your ankles, feet, depending on your size of the legs, your capacity of working in that manner, and then you're pushing it. So the legs are also working, the arms are also, palms are also working. In this case, we are not much bothered about the feet being closer, because they cannot be. If you are stuck to that, see, when you have to, as an action, when did you do that? When you had a brick between the feet, how the feet cannot be together. So it's that kind of action, only then this is coming back. The moment you are with the idea of keeping the feet closer to each other, there has to be, can you do namaskar? Can you keep your elbows back? So you have to adjust there. So here in this case, you're working on this, not this.
Come on. If bottom ring is not there, this cannot be done because the grill angle does not work.
Here you have to do alternate rings. Huh? That is called second, no? There is first one in the corner.
This one, Mulabhandasan 4 is recommended for knee problem.
Second, Suptapadangushtasana 4 is recommended for knee problem if the knee problem is because of hip stiffness. If ligament is torn, I won't recommend this also for knee problem. You. Hey, hi, you are also partner. अंजलि सुषमा दीपा तुम्ही तिघे आहात का त्यांना घ्या The knee menopause is over or it's okay, pause. Pause. You people do and then come out. Here from there only. See.
When you are what is your length and what is the length of the rope?
The rope is too long. Sorry? No, that's okay. Listen, how to loop. You're making a garland. Okay? So don't just hold the open end, because then the rope has, because then the rope is twisting here, no? Then the force is not even. And here, if one is short, one is long, it won't work. So you have to even out that garland. So both strands. And then put your leg. Now, some of you, what I saw was you put the rope higher up. This rope cannot be this angle. This rope is parallel, because only now if you do like this, how force will come? So it is this. For that leg, it will change. Okay? Come on. Start. Bas. You have to raise your heel, helpers. You have to raise the heel, walk back. If your heel is fixed there, you can't generate a force. You have to create a force, no? The foot and the angle. If you're like this, it doesn't pull well. So my lower leg, his upper leg, they are parallel. Then you can generate a straight force. And your rope also seems long. When you feel out of control, no, use a shorter rope. Hey, over, I think, really, too long. Second person now. Quick, quick, quick.
There is vacancy at the ropes. There is vacancy at the ropes.
Online, what you're doing? Supta Padang Gushtasan 4 is good, I said, for sciatica. For knee pain, it is not a remedy. It is for hip. If you want to address the hip, it can be done. Now, those who are alone, Baddhakonasana you have attempted. Showing, wait. Online, those are alone, wait. Sorry? That's okay, because this so much you're pulling. So you're giving such a traction to this side. So the pelvic won't be in line. Online, those who are alone. Hey, Manisha, pakad ga. Those are alone online.
खूप कांदे टाकले तर मध्ये गडबड होते पण दोन घे कांदे टोमॅटो दोन घेतात आणि ते सगळे
Bend this leg. Bend the other leg.
दुखलं का ग दुखलं
Pull. Let's see. Then move. Come out. Okay. So even if the angle is not 90, I keep lesser angle. And I lift this up, so there is no compression in the knee. Oh, but this is majorly hip, thigh and hip. Yeah. इकडे खूप वेळ होतोय बहुतेक. पहिला बॅच आहे ना अजून तुम्ही. So many people have to do. Come out. How was it?
It was very nice, but and my ankles were paining. And my ankles were so bony that my ankles are getting pressed against their shin.
Acha.
So
Yeah, that okay. You rest, repeat.
my ankles, yes, it is.
But they were pushing the when you are pushing their shin.
Come here, come here. Leave it no for that. Oh, sorry.
Fatima.
नहीं जो ही बोला भी कैसे वाली multiple attempts. One action only we can do it one time. I felt.
Because this is new, no. Like by writing with left hand, you need many faculties to work because we don't help each other often in this. It happens. Hey, Maya, Fatima, boss again, time I tell you. You do Utitasta bent, but you did with thigh rested. 1 and 2, put the tall stool, so rest the thigh. So keep the stool in front of you. If pain is coming in the knee, you have to tell the helper either the knee is help should be in a different way. If your knee is paining, please inform the helper. Online, you saw on your own how this was done. मला ह्याला सगळं वेळ नाही आता. आजोबा खूप रागवले मग. But she won't, what you are doing, what she may be feeling, but you are not telling Pavitra. Yeah. You tell, no, her expression, how I can take as valid. Mulabhandasan change over. Now online, Mulabhandasan do on your own. Go for Mulabhandasan. On your own do, then I will show you the next help. Baddha Konasana, time up. Next batch. What is not? How pelvis will be in line? Because you want to give such a rotation to this thigh that pelvis comes down. It is okay. Everything can't be aligned all the time. And this is an asymmetrical pose. It is not a symmetrical pose. Okay, Baddha Konasana, change around. Mulabhandasan on your own.
Can we help somebody who's in periods with this?
Now, because now okay, today okay, not always. The Raku has nine. Those who are waiting, you are sitting in Baddha Konasana, 2 blankets vertical. On the calf. Thigh and calf rolling in the opposite direction, inside out, away from each other. V-shaped feet, toes away, and then come on the toes. Got it?
Knees down. Again, the knees, if the knees are, the shins are higher than your ankles.
Mic. In Mulabhandasan, if the knees are higher up and you simply try to turn the ankle, it is not proper. You have to adjust the feet, yes, but at the same time, this has to come down. And what you have done so far, the rotation, show with your hand the direction. That rotation that you have done so far has to happen for the knees to come down. The heel pressure. And if on 2 blankets it is not coming, sit on 3 blankets. More height is okay. That is why in medical classes you see, no, sometimes they sit on a Setuband bench and we make them do. Always down. Okay? No, it won't happen, Rasika. Hey, Baddha Konasana, time up, I think. Next match. Sagri